There were men in there there's so many men in there that were thinking, how did I get myself into this mess? How did I get myself into this roadman mess?
You can't get out of it.
What's good, guys?
What's good, girls?
How we living today?
How we doing?
Happy Monday.
Fun day.
Yeah, fucking hell. You're really doing, like, last couple of weeks, bro, you're really fucking nailing it. I am not even joking you. You're actually nailing it.
With the ad-libs.
Yeah.
It's
just fuck.
Yeah.
It's really good. Anyway. Happy Monday, guys. And welcome back. Welcome back to the pod.
Yeah,
welcome
man.
back to the
The
cult.
pod.
Yeah, welcome back to the pod.
The pod. The cult.
The cult. The gang.
The gang.
You're here now. You've made it.
You know them things there. Gang signs.
Yeah. Summoning jutsus,
Yeah.
gang signs, the lot. You're
all
here
that.
with your SNG crew, and at least for the next hour, you can sit back and relax with the knowledge that you're going to get taken care of.
Facts.
Taken care of.
Facts.
Brought in.
You know.
Coddled. All them thing there.
Cheeky massage. Like, relax.
Yeah,
You
traps are just ease up, man. Just chill and just like, I just
Your
want to
time.
have a little bit of a laugh and that.
This is your time.
This is your time. This is your personal time. When the kids are getting on your nerves, when your boys and girls are getting on your nerves, when your mum's getting on your nerves, your dad's getting on your tits, bro, you just think, let me just zone out for an hour.
I need some SNG.
I need some vibes, man. Some kekes. Give me them.
This is your time.
This is your time, so enjoy it. Buckle up and enjoy it.
Yeah, man.
And in the meantime, pause the episode real quick.
Facts.
Let me run through this, guys. Pause the episode real quick. Head on over to patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs. It's going to cost you £3 a month.
10p a day.
Run the P to SNG. You already know what it is. If you want to really join the cult, you have to head on over there, pay the indoctrination fee, and then we'll take care of you every Thursday moving forward.
Facts.
Bonus episode every Thursday moving forward.
Facts.
Plus the 3 years of content that we've already got to binge. I know a lot of you like to binge the episodes. Head on over there. Binge away. Slowly becoming one of the biggest Patreons in the country. And that's not even a joke.
It's not even a joke, and it's only going to get bigger.
And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So guys, head on over there and join the cult for real. And also, guys, real quick, if you're watching us on YouTube, you already know what to do. You need to like, if you like, subscribe, notification bell, chirps the ting in the comments.
Facts.
Get the breeding grounds going, okay? We need couples, okay? We need couples. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, whatever it is that you listen to your podcast on, please give us a little review. It makes a massive difference for minimal effort from you guys. 5 stars is requested. Unless you hate us, then give us what we deserve.
Facts.
And before we do anything else, my comrade, my deep throat dandelion,
Why do you always do me like this?
my gork granny, Firelord Fuegs is going to hit you with some fun facts, guys. Settle in, get comfy. Your hour of fun begins now, and we're off. Let's go.
I feel like I may have done something similar to this before, but I read it and I was like, they just live the dream.
Oh, right, okay.
They just live the dream.
Go on.
Male koalas don't chase females. Instead, usually between the hours of 12 a.m. and 3 a.m., they lay on their back, make themselves comfortable, and bellow loudly at any females in the area to come and join them.
Swear.
My man just...
On a branch.
Chilling,
Legs spread.
just waiting. Just between 12 and 3, he's just there. And just lays out one... What did you say?
Puss.
And he looks. Is anyone coming?
Huh? He just kisses.
I'll give it another hour.
Fam, just wait. He just hears a little puss. That puss? Hey,
Puss that?
who goes there? It puss? No? All right, sharp.
Say less.
Say less.
You're
dickhead.
scaring the puss away.
Yeah. Who's
Who's scaring my puss away? Who's that making noise in my area?
who's that scaring all the puss away? Sharp.
Trying to get laid here, cuz.
Fuck.
That's madness.
Puss. Nah, that's mad, bro. This is why all these men have chlamydia. That's mad. They just lay there and said,
Shouts puss.
suck me and fuck me.
Bro, between the hours of 12 and 3, they're very
Every
relaxed.
don is just laid back.
Just laid back.
Every brer.
Just chilling.
And the chicks are just supposed to just wander around looking for cock.
Just scurrying around the forest. Scurrying for their next tool.
Man said, who's scaring the puss away?
Who's scaring my tum-tum away?
Oh, no.
You're making too much noise.
Yo,
Distracting
to be
sounds.
fair, the koalas are living lavish. I can't
Lavish.
even remember what the last fact was about koalas, but it was something lavish.
Something lavish. I think something to do with their laziness. But I
Yeah,
can't remember what
yeah.
it
They
was.
just kip.
I
They
think it could've been
kip.
that. It could've
And then
been
they
that
just
one.
lay down and beg for puss.
That's it. That's a
And
life.
just eat bamboo.
That's different. They're
Eat
lavish.
leaves, yeah.
They live in lavish. Koalas are living lavish.
They actually are.
Like, that could never run in a Homo sapien society.
Fam, if I just laid up,
It
just
just-
screaming for puss.
I'd be in jail that day. I'd be in jail
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah, you
Man
were a
just laid up
disruption.
on a park bench.
Just cock
Just
out.
cock out. Puss!
Puss. And just screaming at Brez. You're scaring the pussy away.
You're scaring my pussy away. Sharp. When I'm here, between the hours of 12 and 3, this is my domain.
Yeah, when I'm here, you're not.
You man better keep quiet.
Yeah.
I'm calling for the ladies. As I said, Puss!
Puss.
Where are you?
Where is the puss?
Where art thou? Puss.
I've been laid up for hours.
That couldn't run in this society.
Yeah, of course not.
Jesus.
That's hilarious.
hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Koalas are different.
Bro,
Animals
that's
are different.
funny. Random, before I go on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I watched the other day on Netflix? Which is the deadest of movies, but I couldn't take my eyes off it.
What?
Blue Story.
Really? Well, I've not seen it, but at the time, I heard it was good. Because the only reason why I say that is because it's the Ratman brother. He's the Ratman. I can't remember his real name, but his name is Ratman, quote unquote. But he did 2 other things prior to that, and I liked it, so I thought Blue Story would be good.
It's not that it's not good. It is the exact cast of Top Boy.
Oh.
All of them are in there.
Oh.
So many of them are in there. There's like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
Literally, and they all play the same role, obviously.
But Blue Story came out before Top Boy. Or Top Boy, the second season.
Blue Story, I
It
feel
was Top
like
Boy, Blue Story, then
I think
season 2, I think.
I'm sure Jamie from Top Boy was in Top Boy before Blue Story came out. I'm certain of it.
Oh, maybe they did season 1 first then.
I'm certain of it.
Okay. To be fair, I think you're right.
So I think
you
Blue
are
Story
right.
came out between the two
I think you're right.
seasons.
I definitely think you're right.
But it's the whole lot, bro. It's Jamie's in there.
Yeah.
His fat brethren's in there.
Oh wow.
The high pitched brother from season 2 that was in that gang that Kano had to go in and shoot up when they kidnapped him. The sidekick in that one.
Yes.
The one that got tumped with the
Yes.
weight. He's in it.
Yeah.
Who else is in it? Who the fuck else is in it? The Thingy's older brother in what's his name? What's the main don in Top Boy called?
Sully.
No.
Deshane.
Deshane's older brother. The tall slim brer. Who's not about road.
Oh yeah, the one that's in
Suits all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
estate agent.
Yeah. This, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Who else is in it? There's a couple other man in it. It's just bare Top Boy man in there, which is fine. But it's like, do we only have these actors? Are these the only ones that we have? The other brothers in it as well. The fucking one of, is it Jamie's man or Deshane? One of Deshane's man. The brother always runs with the yacht. What's her name? Jax. The black brother's always with her.
Yes.
He's in it.
Okay.
There's just bare man in it. And it's literally this. It's not the same story, but it's just a gang on gang thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, this is.
I wouldn't be able to disassociate one from the other. Like
Oh,
the two movies,
fam.
considering I'm seeing the same.
Yeah.
characters playing similar roles.
The same actors doing the same roles.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible movie.
Yeah.
But it's literally just I'm watching the same thing again, which is what makes you hate it. But like, it's all right. But they're just
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I watched it. I just watched it. But God, they indoctrinate people into gangs like that.
I swear.
It's so easy. It's so easy.
As a youth, them or
not even as a youth. They're just in it.
oh man.
Just as soon as something tragic happens to one of these bros, They just get draped into the gang. They're just vexed. Everyone was vengeance in London. Fam?
In London.
Or in this film,
Yeah.
you just think London man just want vengeance.
Yeah.
Who I've got the energy for it.
They're not about getting mugged over.
Oh, not at all.
They're not about it.
Not at all. And they're so prideful. There's one bit in there, yeah, where these two men are trying to move to these two girls. And there's one brer that likes one of the girls. So he steps in. Two roadmen are trying to move up these two girls. The brer who's not about the road life steps in and says, leave it, kind of thing. And one brer says, draws out a blade and says, do you want me to wet you up now? And man just stands there ready. And then once it all gets simmered down, the yak goes, are you fucking stupid? And he's like, well, go on. I was trying to protect you, kind of thing. He's like, he had a knife. What were you going to do? He would have just caca. And that would have been you. And then he would have had me anyway. I told you to run. You didn't run.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was protecting you. So, man, he had a knife. Every time I was watching it, I was thinking, what's this guy on? I know it's all actors. But it's just like, this is why, touch wood, I don't, it's a trigger warning. People always ask for trigger warnings. This is why people get stabbed. This is why people get stabbed, because as soon as I'm beefing someone and they draws a knife just to show me what they're about, I'm stepping back 10 paces. Facts. And I'll argue from here.
Yeah. I don't need that kind of violence. I just don't.
This is a minor altercation.
Do you want me to wet you up now?
Fam, wet you up.
With a blade.
And the terminology they use,
that's...
man said wet, and then some other breath said, you should have let me soak him up. Later. And I was like, oh my God.
They would have left man bleeding.
You want every drop out of me. Pause. But the way he said, you should have let me soak him up. And I was like, what did you say?
With a blade? Nah, you man on a different...
They're on a different thing.
Steps back. I would have taken steps back, James.
They're on a different thing.
Yeah, I'm not on
and
stuff.
Also, their reasoning for vengeance doesn't make sense. There's two bres in there that were in a gunfight.
Yeah.
One brer shot one brother.
Yeah.
And then he got shot. And then his gang leader declared vengeance on the brer that shot him.
Yeah.
I was like, your boy shot someone else.
Yeah.
What were you on about? Your boy did the first shot
Yeah.
and killed someone. And then he got killed. And then you're like, nah. This can't run. We're heading to Peckham tonight. That's what he said. We're running up in Peckham tonight. And all his brethren were like, are you dumb? Why are we doing this? Why are we actually doing this? And man said, if you're not for it, you're against it.
That's not a conundrum I need right now.
Fam, there were there's so many men in there that were thinking, how did I get myself into this mess? How did I get myself into this roadman mess?
You can't get out of it unless you're dead.
Fam. And then when they did a news thing, and then there was bare stabbings, bare shootings for this gang on gang thing.
Yeah.
And then they listened to a news report thing at one point, and it was like, this is all going on between these two Southeast London gangs. And I was thinking, this is just in Southeast? This is just in Southeast? This is such a small area. What is going on in London? You'd think this was the whole city.
Yeah.
The way this man are moving, you'd think it's like north versus south.
Yeah.
You'd think it's like two sides of the river. Yeah. You think, because they're moving like it's a gangs of New York thing. Yeah. Fam, and it's just southeast.
Jesus Christ.
And then one brother, the brother who plays Deshane's older brother, moves up. And then they're like, oh, who are you? And it's like, oh, he's not from here. But he runs a gang up in Tottenham. And they're like, Tottenham. I was thinking, how many gangs are there? And I was like, you're out here when you should be taking care of fucking some other brother that lives like the other gang up near Tottenham. And I'm like, you man need to leave it.
Too much.
I don't know how you can just hear the words coming out your mouth and think, this is ridiculous. This really is ridiculous. This man just dying
left, right, and centre
on a daily. It's never going to stop.
That's gangs of London, boy.
Silly.
It is. It's gangs period. It is fucking silly. Fucking silly.
Fam, and every brer who gets caught off ends is on it. Every brer who gets caught slipping in a chippy off ends. How do they know everyone?
Yeah.
How do they know everyone? Bro, it don't make sense. It was mad.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Yeah, every time I see something like this, I'm thinking, this is long.
That reminds me of, when you say gangs, it reminds me of Gangs of London. Have you seen that show?
I don't think so.
I think I'm definitely spoken about it on here before. It was on Sky Atlantic, so it probably is on Now TV as well. It is a show, James. Gangs of London. The violence in that show is
I feel like I've heard of it.
Top notch. It came out. Yeah, it came out probably a year and a half ago, pre-COVID. Season 2 drops either end of this year or beginning of next year, and I'm looking forward to it. There's an episode, I think it could be episode 3 or episode 5, where it's all guns in a yard, bro, and it's like one gang versus another, and the whole episode is based in this yard.
1 yard,
bro. Some man are outside the yard, some man are inside the yard, and
they were shooting.
Brother,
nah, you can never catch me in that yard.
Brother,
nah.
That was an episode. It reminded me of the Game of Thrones episode where all of them were fighting in where was Jon Snow at? That spot he was at, where he was with the man them. Wait,
the wall.
Yeah. Do you remember when there was the massive fight in the wall? That whole episode.
Oh yeah.
It was similar to
in
that.
a yard.
Yeah, bro. It was probably like 6-on-6 or 7-on-7.
No,
but, bro. There was guns.
No. Couldn't.
Guns.
Couldn't.
Bro.
Couldn't.
It was an episode.
Couldn't. I promise you, I couldn't. Also, these man need tactical training with their weapons, because these man are just shooting like this, arms straight.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, because obviously I just finished watching, what's it called? What's it called?
Oh yeah,
with Chris Pratt.
Yeah. The
What's
Terminal List.
Terminal List.
Man's
got the gun here,
bro.
He does. He's wearing out a weapon.
Fam, when I say he trained, for this role.
Oh yeah.
I told you, you've not seen Chris Pratt like this.
Yeah,
before.
fam. He's rolling around like the things like this,
bro,
up to his chest. Whap. Fam, dodging around things.
Quick.
Whap. Holds the guns all different ways.
Yeah.
He's doing southpaw, all sorts.
Yeah.
Fam, these London men are just rolling around like this.
Yeah,
I was
uneducated.
Thinking, yeah, fam. If I was running a gang, I'd be like, I'm gonna take some of the budget.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have like a tactical budget.
Yeah.
And every man's gonna get like Navy SEAL trained just for a bit.
Because it's essential.
Yeah, because we've got all these youngers and we're sending them cunch and all this stuff. I'm gonna take 5 of you, man.
Yeah.
You man are gonna apply to be fucking Navy SEALs. Do your thing. You're gonna go RAF something. You're gonna go through the training. I need you trained in weapons, firearms, knives, and everything. Then just dip, come back, and you man are gonna be our frontliners.
Facts.
You man are gonna be our night squad.
Yeah, the RAF type.
Yeah,
blacked out. Yeah,
blacked out.
Yeah,
so when we're doing this foolishness in Peckham, I'm just sending a couple of you, man.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Because this 6-on-6 in a yard thing, Chris Pratt would have never let that run. He would have had his night vision goggles on.
Everything.
And every man would have been dupped in a few seconds.
Everything. On his own.
On his ones. On his ones. It would have been wrapped up.
Chris Pratt, he's different in that show.
Yeah, rags.
Different in that show.
There would have been flashbangs in there, all sorts. 6-on-6 in 1 yard.
Yeah, it was.
And it's lasting a whole episode.
It was nuts, bro.
I would have dipped.
Oh, there was nowhere to dip. It was crunch, bro.
Oh, swear.
If you're dipping, you're getting...
Yeah.
You're getting pinged off. You had to stay. You had to stay and fight.
Nah, bro.
You had to stay and fight.
I'll be screaming. I'd be screaming for my life.
Everyone hear you, bro. You'll be hearing bullets. We'll be hearing his bullets and seeing holes. That's all. Bro, it was manic.
What's it on? Amazon Prime, did you say?
No. Sky Atlantic. So it should be on Now TV.
Now TV. All right, I'm going to check it out.
It's a show, James.
That sounds terrifying.
It's a show.
That sounds terrifying.
It's a really good show. I can't wait for season 2. It's a really good show.
Bet. I'll look. Oh, fuck. 6 on. I know I keep coming back. 6 man against 6 man in one building.
Yeah.
Is it like a mansion?
It was a mansion, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fam, I just thought it was like a fucking yard.
No,
like
it was a mansion. So their man were coming
estate.
from like the deep forest, and then the mansion was smack bang in the middle of nowhere. So these men were coming up, and they had the brick wall there, and then everyone else is in the yard. So they were literally going for it until they could get into the yard. And then
oh my God. Yeah. I'd stay outside. I definitely would beg to be the guy that stays outside. Like when we're pressing in this yard kind of thing, you need cover fire. Let me handle that.
Fam?
Because I'm not going in there. You must be fucking mad.
It was nuts.
That sounds intense.
It was nuts.
Right.
Good show.
So based on the success that we did on Patreon the other day from our Try Not to Laugh,
Gang.
we're going to go round 2, okay?
Gang.
Right. Try not to laugh. This one's the dad joke edition. Let me have a slurp of water and prepare, okay?
Right.
Okay.
Because some of these take the piss. They're unnecessarily funny. They take the fucking piss.
They're so unfunny that they're just hilarious. Right. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Try not to laugh.
Yeah.
Starting off light. Right, eye contact, yeah?
Yeah.
Why was it... All right, cool. Well, hang on. Number 1. Why was it so windy in the stadium?
I don't know.
Because there was a bunch of fans.
Okay, that's light.
But it was a nice warmer.
It is a nice warmer.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was warm.
What kind of room doesn't have any doors?
I don't know.
A mushroom. Cool.
Yeah. Next.
Right. What? Right. Why did the melons have a wedding?
I don't know.
Because they can't elope. Right.
Fair. Fair. You got this.
What do sprinters eat before a race?
What do sprinters eat before a race? I don't know.
Nothing. They fast.
Yeah, like.
Bet.
That was a good one,
You're
though.
doing well.
That was a good one.
What's Thanos' favorite app?
Thanos.
That's Thanos' favorite app.
Don't say Snapchat. 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 Is it Snapchat?
Fam, all right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, eye contact.
Yeah.
What do you call a twitching cow?
A twitching cow. I don't know.
Beef jerky.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be something to do with like move or
No,
something.
no.
Beef jerky. Say no more. Okay.
All right, I've only got 2 more.
Okay.
You've actually smashed this one.
Yeah.
You smashed this one. Why do ducks have tail feathers?
I don't know.
To cover their butt quacks.
You can't even say it with a straight face, you arsehole.
Ah, fuck.
Butt quacks. All right.
Right, last one. What does the baby computer call his father?
What does the baby computer call his father? I don't know.
Data.
Your mum. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Fair enough.
You
I
did
held-
much better that one.
Yeah, I held it down this
You
time.
did really, really, really
I held
well.
it down this
All right,
time.
bet. So we did the initial one on Patreon, so go check that one out.
Facts.
But I'm going to leave it for you for next week to get me now.
Okay.
Yeah?
Say less. Cool.
All right, bet.
Cool.
Right, so before we do anything else,
Yeah.
I have a juicy 2 fan dilemmas today.
Bet.
So, first one, it's an intriguing one, right? So this got sent in on Patreon. A nice gent said, "Boys, I need advice.
Yeah.
I'll get to the point quickly. There's me and a MILF.
Gang.
Fam, I really, really like this one because it's authentic.
Yep.
One thing I will say, before I go any further, this guy's not doing this, but we get so many messages. Anything that's remotely sexual to do with a dude is so much clout involved.
Yeah.
And so much like, oh, it's so annoying. Guys, like, I'm banging like 3 girls and they all say I'm the best dick that they've ever had.
What do I do?
You know, my friends are just so jealous of me because all I do is get girls. And it's just like, shut up. It's just so boring. Like, shut up, man. We're not interested. This guy's actually come for help.
Okay.
This guy actually wants help.
Okay, hit me.
So I'll get to the point quickly. There's me and a MILF. We met at a party. She wasn't on it. Mm-hmm. A week later, she adds me on Facebook and basically wants to smash. She's chatting, and she's keen for it. Keen for it to the point where she needs it. She's calling me, wants it ASAP. Here we go. She is obviously an older woman, and bruv, I'm shitting myself. Love this. Yeah. Bruv, I'm shitting myself. She's experienced to the max. To put it straight, I'm just fucking scared. I need advice to hype me up and give me confidence. And how the fuck do I even go about it? Because I need to bring my A game. And she's expecting a wild young man. Help me. One of the most authentic dilemmas we've ever had sent in.
Yeah. To be fair, as soon as you started talking about it and saying, MILF this, MILF that, it reminded me of how we felt like, especially you, because you said it on the pod before, about when we used to do Butlers in a Buff and the chick offered you the blowies.
Oh, like, God. Terrified. I was terrified.
Terrifying. Like, these were full-blown MILFs.
Yeah.
We were teenagers, bro.
19, bro. We were 19. I was terrified.
Damn, I don't know what you expect from me in this situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be flaccid.
Yeah, fam.
I'm petrified.
Yeah, literally, exactly what we said. They're expecting a wild young man.
Yeah.
And I'm just a scared little boy. I'm a scared little boy. I'm not ready for that throat. I'm not ready for that.
Fuck.
It's intimidating.
It is very much intimidating, especially, obviously, you don't know how old he is, but thinking back in those days, we were young men. So,
to run it back, he's a young guy. Yeah. He met an old woman at a party. He tried to move to her. She wasn't about it. Then a week later, she's about it. She's about it.
She needs it.
And she's saying, run me that dick now. I'm tired of chatting shit. When are you coming over? Come and bang me. What's going on?
That's heaven sent.
Fam, that's heaven sent. But he's like, rah. I was joking. Like, you're coming on way too strong. I'm too scared.
I'm scared.
I'm too scared.
Oh, that's a joke.
He's in a sticky one.
I think not necessarily the only thing, but the first thing that came to my head was get a bit of liquid courage, then take a bottle or whatever to the destination you're going at, have a few drinks, and then natural conversation will start flowing. Natural flirtiness will start flowing. That's the only quick and easy option I can think of, unless you take it to the extreme and double down, and once you do have drinks, you take it too far because you're too nervous still, and you drown yourself in it.
Yeah.
So you have to find a balance.
I would definitely suggest being drunk, but also, what you need to do is preface this conversation with her with as much transparency as possible, but in a more sexual way. So just like hit her up with the like, oh, I'm going to come over. Oh, I'm going to come over, but I'm not going to fuck you till you're begging me to fuck you. I'm going to build it up. So don't be expecting me to fuck you as soon as I walk in that door. We're going to sit down and we're going to have a drink like civilized people.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk and you're going to beg me to fuck
that
you.
That sexual tension will make you aroused.
Yeah, 100%. And she's going to be about it. Yeah. She's going to be thinking, oh, fuck. Shit.
Rip this little boy's clothes off.
Fam? And every time she gets a little bit too frisky, just grab her by the cheeks, bite her bottom lip and just say, chill. Chill.
We've got time.
Suck her bottom lip and just move her back and say, chill.
We've got time.
Take your time, man. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm literally not going anywhere.
Fam? Yeah.
It's our time.
And then by this point, you're going to have a little bit of power in your blood. And you're going to have a hard on, my friend.
Power and hard on,
So then grab a hand, put it on your tool and say, wait. Make eye contact. Wait. Let her feel the wood and she's going to be like, oh my God. Oh my days, bruv. Sip your drink. And then just don't even look at her. Watch the TV and just sip your drink.
Feet up.
She's going to be desperate for it. But she won't break the rules again. She won't break the rules again. And then once you feel that confidence and the power, you understand that you have the power dynamic. Because I think personally, in my personal experience, the main fear I've ever had with like older women, especially when I was younger, is I don't have the power dynamic here. I don't have the power dynamic. And it's so scary to be a guy and feel like I'm completely helpless in this situation. And she's gonna fuck me and I'm gonna nut in seconds. In seconds. So you need to get the power back and you're like, oh, rah, this is light. This is actually light. We're on the same level.
Human being.
This is just a girl.
Relax.
Yeah. It's just a girl. Relax. Yeah. And then if you are nervous, again, with the transparency thing, if you are nervous, then you need to be about whatever you're nervous about, you need to be transparent about. So if you're nervous about the power dynamic, for example, because she's so more experienced than you, then you do what we just said. If you're nervous about like, she's going to be a freaker leak and I'm going to nut quick, then you need to be transparent about that. And just tell her, I bet you're fucking freaky. I bet you're going to make me nut in 10 seconds.
The first nut is for me.
Fam, tell her,
next nut,
I already know you're a freak. This first nut is all for me. I'm going to enjoy it. And then 10 minutes after that, it's all about you. Transparency.
Yeah.
There's no shame in this.
Yeah. It's just the way you deliver it.
The way you deliver it. Set her expectations. You decide what her expectations are. Don't be talking about she's expecting this, that, and the other. You decide what she expects because you are laying down what's going to happen.
Preach.
Let her know, I will be nutting immediately and this is all for me.
Yeah, it's all for me and it's all your fault.
Yeah.
That's it.
I already know what that pussy's going to do to me. I can't wait for it. I'm going to nut so hard straight away. And I cannot wait. And then after that, you're going to nut so hard.
Facts.
She's going to be gassed, bro.
Gas.
Because now she's going to be thinking, fuck, what if he doesn't nut straight away? That's what she's going to be thinking now.
I need to make him nut straight away.
I need to make him sure he's nut straight away.
Yeah.
Because he's been dealing with these young hoes, these tight toms. I don't know if I can make him nut straight away. So, bro,
she's going to go.
Yeah. And there's no pressure for you now.
Yeah, facts. You've switched the whole
thing. So now you got some liquid courage, you've got the power dynamic back, and you don't have to be worried about busting quick. The ball's in your court.
Facts.
You're fine.
I think that's probably the best advice collectively we've ever given.
Oh, it's perfect. It's spot on.
That's actually perfect advice.
There is no lose in this.
Yeah, there's perfect advice.
Set the expectations yourself and you cannot fail.
Facts. Yeah, man. I think that's done and done. I would love some feedback. If you actually listen to this and it patterns, run us back the feedback.
Yeah, we're going to need the feedback.
We're intrigued.
Yeah.
We're actually trying to help you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because we like to laugh.
Yeah.
We like to laugh at people's, what's the word I'm looking for?
Pain?
Pain or dismay or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're actually giving you advice this time, bro.
Yeah.
Real life advice. So yeah.
Rags.
Run it back to us. Let us know why go on and run it back to us. Because I'm intrigued for you.
I'm extremely intrigued
for you because that's a position to be in.
Bro, and I felt that fear. I know what that fear feels like. Yeah. And there is literally a cut off between the blood in your chest and your balls, bro, because you can't get hard. Yeah. When you feel that fear, you physically can't get hard.
Terrifying.
You cannot get hard.
It's terrifying. It's actually a mental blockage that needs to be worked out.
Yeah.
Because it's terrifying.
It's psychological and you need to really, really like get deep in your psyche and just calm the fuck down. Because I've been there, bro. Literally, that woman in that butler job who offered me the blowy, there was no action in my dick. He was not here for it.
Present. He just wasn't
too
present.
Scared. My heart just wanted survival. Yeah. My heart just wanted survival. Fuck, that was scary. I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, that was so scary.
I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. But yeah,
anyway,
run it back and let us know.
Yeah, you've got it, G. Don't worry about it. Right, guys, real quick, let me ask you a question. Let's say you're on a date and your partner catches that Manscaped TM on the waistband of your underwear, bro. Let's say that happens. I'm going to tell you now, it's almost guaranteed to raise eyebrows, bro. At like a billboard on the highway to Pleasure Town. My girl said, man's about a Manscaped thing. I already know it's clean down there.
Silky smooth.
It's silky smooth down there.
He's ready to go.
Bro, this is thanks to their Lawnmower 4.0, the best electric trimmer for below the waist grooming.
Facts.
This trimmer offers skin safe technology designed to trim hair on loose skin. Outside of just ball trimming, they're now focusing their efforts on helping out thigh slappers in other ways. In other ways, with the game-changing boxers, guys. Okay. These boxers features include the Jewel Pouch, a pouch designed to cradle your boys in their own special space. Okay, lined with perforated performance fabric to keep them well ventilated, guys. We can vouch. We love the boxers, guys, okay? So just imagine your balls sipping pina coladas, chilling on a hammock on a tropical beach, guys.
Come on.
We spoke about it enough at length, guys. If you want to get involved, head on over to manscaped.com and the code is SNG.
Sierra November Golf.
That's manscaped.com. The code is SNG.
Sierra November Golf.
And you're going to get yourself 20% off and free shipping worldwide. No more of that, guys. Back to the episode. Let's go. Okay. Right, second one. Mm-hmm. Right, this is an interesting one. Mm. So, guys, I need your help. I'm in a long-distance relationship with a guy who lives in Russia. He's really sweet, really nice, very good-looking, and I love him so much. Bless. But he is a shitty texter to the point where I feel disrespected and not prioritized in his life. He is really busy organizing a house he's making up. But I've heard... Fam, this sentence doesn't make sense. But I've heard that if you... Okay, cool. But I've heard that if you love someone, you make time for them no matter what. Okay. Even if it's just finding a minute to text them here and there each day. Mm-hmm. No such thing from him, but he'll randomly call me on some nights and tell me he loves me and he's just bad at texting. What should I do? Should I cut him some slack and be understanding? In brackets, this has been going on for 2 years. Or is he being fake and I'm the fool?
And this is a long distance.
I don't know where she lives.
That's what I was trying to figure out. But, what's her ends?
It doesn't say. I have no idea, but she don't live in Russia. And Russia's big, so if you don't live in Russia, you live far.
Russia's huge.
Yeah. If you don't live in Russia, you live far. That's facts. So, yeah, man, she's basically saying long distance, dudes from Russia.
She loves him and all of that.
Loves him to pieces. Sometimes he'll give her a ring and say, I love you too. But most of the time, their texting is dead. To the point where she's like, big man, you don't like me. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me.
I mean, I think... It's hard to give advice to someone that is allowing this to happen to themselves. Like, with all due respect. Do you know what I mean? She said it's... I'm not even trying to par her. Yeah. No. Because she said it's been 2 years. If it had been 2 months, maybe we can give you advice. You're here. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, you enjoy suffering.
You don't want advice.
Yeah.
You want someone to either... tell you what he should do or tell you to fuck off because you're an idiot. That's not real advice. You just want the two obvious options.
You know what I mean? You want to know what you already know.
Exactly. It's not advice we're about to give you.
Yeah.
Like, if you've been there for 2 years, baby girl, you already know he's been a shit texter since the day you met him. He lives abroad. You don't live local. And he bells you once in a while to tell you he loves you. And that sweetens the pot. So you're there again for another month. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So... in my eyes, he's not doing anything wrong. He's being his authentic self. He's not a texter. It's clear he's not a texter.
Yeah.
If there's anything, you should have taken more initiative maybe and pull him up on him and be like, babe, listen, I know you're not a texter and I know you're a busy man. And as she said before, if you love someone, you can make time for them. You know? I'm trying to connect us considering we're so far apart. Let's talk FaceTime like every other day, blah, blah, blah. I understand you don't want to text or you're shit at texting, but let's compromise.
Yeah, do something.
She needs to do something about it first.
Yeah.
Before running to us, saying it's been 2 years.
Yeah, because he's saying, sorry, I'm just a shit texter. And from the sounds of it, you're like, say less, that's fine. I understand.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is. But then you just continue to get frustrated by the lack of texting. So it's like, what are you doing to ensure that homeboy, because he's clearly not going to do it by himself.
Yeah.
So he needs to be put in a position where you either say to him, big man, change your behavior or I'm done.
Rags.
Or I love you and I don't want to leave you, but this is important to me. I understand that this is who you are in your authentic self. Let's figure something out.
Yeah.
I need you to at least text me once a day, even if it's just morning, babe, love you. That's what I need from you.
Yeah.
And then if he's still not even willing to do that, then wash your hands in it. Yeah, come on, it's done. It's all right. He don't give a fuck about you.
Doesn't.
But if he's just gonna be like, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm just a shit texter, and you're like, it's okay, I understand. I just wish you'd text a bit more. And he's like, yeah, no, I get it. And then we just go back into the same circle. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yes, it's been, literally. She said it's been 2 years.
Yeah, we need some non-negotiables. 2 years is a fucking long time.
That's a long time. I can't remember my last 2 year relationship. That's a long time, Jay.
It's literally like you just randomly like smacking me in the face every now and again, and I'm like, bro. I know it's all games, but like I really hate when you smack me in the face and you're like, bro, sorry man, I'm just a violent guy.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
do
like,
it once in a while, sporadically. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. It's my alter ego, and I'm like, it's all good. Like I understand alter egos, and then you just keep smacking me, and then every 3 months I'm like, bro, I really don't like it when you smack me. And you're like, sorry, bro.
My bad,
bro. And we just carry on. And at no point I'm like, big man, smack me again. I fucking dare you.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I fucking dare you to smack me again.
You need to take some accountability. You do. Darling, you need to take some accountability because you can only help yourself in this situation. He can't help you anymore.
Yeah.
He's told you what he's about. He doesn't like texting.
Yeah.
And it's clear. He will bail you to tell you he loves you once in a blue moon. That's nice, but that can't be the thing that sweetens your pot to keep you going, to keep you staying.
Yeah.
Because you're clearly not you're giving him your all and he's not giving you that back, and it has to be a fair trade-off here. You know, I think that's open and shut, really. You knew what you had to do, and you know what you have to do. You just didn't want to hear the advice or quote-unquote truth.
Yeah, bro, like, you're on some long thing.
You're
2 years.
Dude, baby girl, you're stupid. I'm not sorry, but this 2 years, 720 odd days, brother, you've been with my man. Abroad or not abroad, whatever, especially if it's abroad, you have to speak to him every day.
All we have is the text.
All we have is this text. That's all we have.
I'm not getting any dick, nothing.
And you can't even do that for me?
We're not in a relationship.
And
Dread, you're actually not in a relationship.
Yeah. You're the my man from Toxic. Yeah.
You're actually not in a relationship.
Sounds toxic, I'm in. Yeah, that's you. That's you. He's going to ask you one day, by the way, have you got a boyfriend?
Fam?
He's going to ask you that one day.
We've been talking for 2 years. Random. Do you have a boyfriend?
Because, no, it's not me.
Yeah, I can't be your boyfriend because I don't even talk to you every day.
Facts.
And I live in Russia.
And you live where again? Sorry? Where do you live again, darling?
Yeah, you don't have a man.
You don't have
That's
a man.
actually a dread wake-up call. You don't have a boyfriend.
2 years.
You have a guy that randomly calls you sometimes. That's all you've got.
Loves you.
You've got a weirdo who bells you because you've got the same as someone who has a restraining order.
Oh, rags. Oh, right.
You've got a random guy that you don't see and clearly don't know.
No, yeah.
Who lives in a communist country, who bells you sporadically when you're not aware and says, I love you, and then comes off the phone and doesn't reply to texts. You, my love, do not have a boyfriend.
You do not have a boyfriend. You have a delusion.
Yeah.
That's what you have.
You have a guy who loves you, who you claim to be your boyfriend. But you don't, if we had a checklist of what a boyfriend is, I think he ticks maybe box 7.
That's it.
That loves you. Yeah, that's literally it. He doesn't have anything else.
Yeah, this is something you have to work on.
Yeah, it sounds like you might have to just lock it.
You have to lock it, and truth hurts.
Yeah, I feel like if you... Here we go. Take 1 week. Here's the advice I would give. Take 1 week and text him during that week. Text him as many times as he would text you in an everyday week, and then see if by Sunday you still think you have a boyfriend.
Because he wouldn't even message you back, babes. He would be carrying on with his like, oh, swear, she's not texting me as much anymore. That's fine, because I don't text anyway.
Yeah.
His day would crack on.
He'd just crack on with his day, and you'd realize, I actually don't have a boyfriend.
Or he could double down and do the reverse and text you more or call you more. So that's a good test.
Yeah, do it for a week.
That's a good test.
Count up for the last 3 weeks, count up exactly how many times he's texted you off his own back. And then whatever the average text is for this next week, text him that many times. Just that.
Let's see what I want.
See if you still think you've got a boyfriend at the end of it.
It's tough.
Yes, that's great.
I don't know if you're ready for that week. I don't know if she wants.
I don't think you're ready for that week. I don't think this is the advice you asked for, but this is what you got.
This is what you got. This is the truth.
Right, you got trash news, no?
Yeah. So a lad gets Tesco Clubcard tattooed on his arm, so he never misses a bargain. Have you seen this?
No, I have not. I've seen QR code tattoos before, but I've never seen this.
Looks the same. Let's go and see if
I would love to see if this works. He's livid if it doesn't work.
Question is it going to work? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I
was going to say, why is he putting it there? Please work.
Not looking good.
It don't work, mate. It don't work.
But then we had another idea.
No, don't work. Oh, that's jokes. Yeah, it actually works.
That's mad, ally. That's mad, ally.
Oh.
So for the audio listeners, obviously I'm sure you heard most of the wording. There's a brother that's got a Tesco Clubcard QR code tattooed on his fucking wrist. And he goes into Tesco, obviously, to try and see if it works. It doesn't work on the self-serving scan, but he gets homeboy at the till to scan it for him.
That's wild.
Surely, I'm just thinking hospitality. Like, my head is thinking hospitality right now, right? Surely, if I'm the cashier, I have to refuse that. Do you know what I mean, though? But do you know what I mean?
I understand
Do you know what I mean? Like, no. You can't just show me a QR code on your wrist and be like, that's my Tesco Club card, scan it. I'd say, no, show me your card. Show me your Tesco card. I don't care what that is.
Well, I mean, I guess, but also, like, you kind of have to. Because the QR code...
scan the...
Yeah, because, like, if he's bought £10 worth of stuff and with a club card discount, it gets it for £8.
Yeah.
And if he says scan this, and then you scan it, and then your till says £8.
Oh no, but I understand that, but I wouldn't scan it in the first place.
But why?
Because it's tied on him.
So?
Nah.
QR code is a unique QR code, man.
True, don't get me wrong. I understand the legitimacy of everything, but it's just my hospitality brain will kick in and be like, you're trying to scam something.
100%. He's going to have managers called on him.
Do you know what I mean?
And he will eventually regret getting the tattoo because it's not actually worth it because I have to speak to a manager every time I want to use my club card.
Every single time.
Yeah, that's long. But some people could just get tattoos, bro.
True.
Some people just do dumb shit.
True.
That's ridiculous.
That's why it's trash news, bro. I saw it, I was thinking, I mean, for the first day, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, wow, you got 20p off some biscuits. But the longevity of this tattoo,
is
stupid.
It is stupid, especially if Tesco Club cards just stop being a thing, and then someone asks you, like, "What's that?" Oh, it's my club card. You're what?
You're who?
My Tesco Club card. What's that? Oh, it's like an old reward card thing that Tesco used to do
Back in the day.
Back in the day, so I got it tattooed on me. Why? Oh, so like the cashier could scan it and I'd get a discount, and it's just like a whole thing. I didn't need to bring my actual card anymore.
Because it was always on me, literally.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh, right, did it work?" Kind of. Like, if you do the self-scan, it doesn't work, but you have to go to the till. And if you go to the till, then sometimes they scan it, sometimes they call a manager, but sometimes you get a cool dude who's like early, like 20s, and he's pretty cool, so he'd scan it, and then we'll have a laugh about it. He's like, well, you'd have a laugh about it every single time you go to Tesco. Yeah. How many times do you go to Tesco? Like every day, basically. So you have to do that every single day. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it depends on what I got. I wasn't really necessarily that fussed whether I used the club card, but definitely sometimes if they had a deal on like ribeyes and stuff, I'd obviously want to use the club card because it's like 4 ribeyes for £8. It's like a ridiculous deal, but you have to have your club card, and sometimes I would actually forget my club card, so I'd have to use the tattoo, and then sometimes, they would have to call the manager, and I would have to speak to the manager, and would have to go about this whole thing, and I did document it on a TikTok, so sometimes it actually worked if I just showed them the TikTok. Right. Cool.
Pleb.
Yeah, sounds like a waste of time.
A big waste of time.
Sounds like a huge waste of time. Yeah, it was.
Because they will, the same way they got rid of Nando's cards, they will get rid of Tesco cards. There'll be something else. There will be something else eventually. So that's just
Tesco Club cards are also, they're running some kind of scam.
Why?
Because the discounts, because I'm not getting the points I deserve from the petrol that I'm putting in my car, because you're allowed to use it for their petrol as well.
Okay.
And I spent bags on Tesco petrol.
Okay.
Bags. So I was like, oh, rags. These men are about to give me discounts.
Okay.
Because with the club, have you ever had a club card?
No, I don't shop in Tesco.
Yeah, I was going to say, because
all.
I don't know if I've seen a Tesco in Manchester.
Not a big one. There's small ones in town, but like not a big one.
So basically what they do is you obviously get club card price stuff. So when they got deals on, you'll get like money off your food. But then the more you use your club card, the more money you've spent on Tesco and then scanned your club card at the end of every shop. All of that accumulates into a certain like monetary value that every 3 months you'll get vouchers sent to your house.
Okay.
Or emailed to you that you can spend.
Okay.
Sometimes there'd be like, I've had ones that are like 50, 60 quid before.
Oh, fair enough.
So, bro, it actually works out.
Shop.
Fam, it's a decent deal. Club cards is no joke. So anyway.
That's a decent shop.
So anyway, when I found out, someone told me one time like, oh, do you ever use it for your petrol? And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, if you get petrol from Tesco, you use your club card and you'll get like same thing. And I was like, big man, I'm spending like 500 a month on petrol, 500 a month on Tesco club card, banging. Plus the food shop. Oh, they're about to run me some serious P.
Yeah.
They ain't running me shit.
Oh.
They ain't been running me shit. There must be some kind of thing.
Yeah.
For this,
have
for
a
the
look,
petrol.
bro.
I'm gonna have to look in the T's and C's.
Have a look, because if it can pattern, you need to make sure it does pattern.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a lot of money wasted.
But then I'm gonna get stushed because then I'll end up like only going to Tesco petrol, and then like I'll go past a Shell garage. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna waste £100 on a Shell garage. Plus their Tesco, their petrol's more teeth than anyone's.
Oh, is it?
This week I've seen a slight dip in petrol prices though. A very slight dip in petrol prices. Not enough. It's not back to that 1.2 that I need it at.
What's it at now? 1.7 something?
1.78 I saw was the cheapest. The other day it was like £2. £2, bro.
£2 a litre.
Bro, do you know what it's like spending £100 on 50 litres? There was a time in my driving tenure, there was a time where it was one flat, which means £100 is 100 litres. I couldn't physically spend £100 on petrol the car that I had.
Yeah.
Now it's double that. It's double that, Fuhad.
Wow.
And have you heard about this gas and electric thing?
What thing?
The price.
What thing, bro?
This up.
Oh,
In January.
Oh, no. In January.
So you know it's gone up?
Of course. It went up, recently, yeah.
Went up recently.
Yeah, it's going up again.
It's going up again in October.
I saw that one.
It's going up again in January. In January, ask me how much the average household is going to pay.
For pay?
No, not for petrol.
In general?
For gas and electric.
Oh, how much?
Each, a month, 500. 500 for electric, 500 for gas.
No.
A month.
No.
Fuhad, it's not a game.
No.
It's not a game, bro. I promise you it's not a game. It's facts.
No.
It's facts.
I saw somewhere, I think I saw it yesterday or 2 days ago, about the thing in October, because it's going up again. They want to do a protesting saying stop paying your electric.
Bear man are like, stop paying.
Stop paying your thing. Because apparently a lot of these energy companies got money these past few months.
Of course they did. They're energy companies.
Money these past
They're
few
energy
months.
companies.
Yeah.
Of course they've got money.
So yeah, apparently it's saying
Bro,
500 each in
a
January.
grand a month per household.
On utilities.
On utilities, bro.
Nah.
I've had months in my life where I've spent like £30 on gas, maybe. £40 on electric.
Wow.
These men are asking for 5 bills. Grand.
What's going
Bro,
on?
most people make between like $1,400 and $1,900 a month.
Yeah.
Most people.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're making like $1,500 a month, that means you have to live off £500 a month. And petrol alone is costing me £500. So if it was me, and I'm spending $500 on gas, $500 on electric, and $500 on petrol, I can't afford food. I can't afford the actual car that I drive.
I mean, you don't have rent. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, rent.
You don't have a house, brother. Man
Bro.
saying gas, electric. You haven't paid rent.
Yeah, rags. That utilities is going to cost more than your rent now. Those utilities will cost more than what you pay in rent now.
That's madness. I live in a 2-bed, 2-bath, and I pay less than $1,000. Right?
Yeah. Manchester's mad, to be fair, but yeah, you'll pay more in utilities than you do for your rent, brother.
That's preposterous.
That's impossible because man won't. No one can afford it.
Yeah.
Apart from us. Sorry. That was a dickhead thing. That was a dickhead. Sorry. I couldn't help it.
Jokes.
Sorry.
That's jokes.
Yo, nah, that's impossible.
No, there's going to be riots. There will be another riot. There will be. That's
Right, I will condone
because
it.
the average
I'll
Joe
participate.
can't afford that.
No one can. No one can.
Each £500 each.
Bro, it's impossible.
How?
That's what I'm asking. Because like when they're proposing it, I'm thinking, I don't think they really understand. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's not a case of, people are saying they might stop paying their bills, but they're bluffing. They haven't got a choice not to pay their bills because they won't have any money. I know people who make $1,000 a month. And all of that is supposed to be utilities.
That's impossible.
Before food and water and house.
Nah.
That's physically impossible, bro.
The government needs to do something. The government needs to do something. Something.
They have to do something because it's not
And
going to bang.
fast.
It can't bang. It physically can't bang.
Someone needs to do something because, the voters are going to go mad. The voters are going to go mad. It can't run. That can't run.
Yeah, of course it can't. It literally can't.
That can't run.
I saw randomly as well. I saw a video on TikTok the other day with this bread. You know when they do like I've never really watched it, but you know like what's it called, like Question Time. But it's like the political like panel show thing where they have like an MP on there or whatever. And then, so some Labour guy was talking about like his policy about increasing the income tax of employed people. Well, increasing income tax for the top 5% of employees across the country.
Okay.
Which equates to £80,000 a year. So if you earn 80,000 and above, you're in the top 5%.
Okay.
So he was doing it, and one guy had a question. I've never seen a crowd turn on someone so quickly. Okay. One audience member was like, "You're chatting shit," and then you can see the MP like, "You said that? Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then he's like, "You're chatting shit. Like, you're a liar, bro. And I'm gonna tell you in front of everyone that you're a liar." He's like, "How am I a liar?" He was like, "I'm one of the people that you're gonna increase the income tax on, and I'm not in that top 5%." And man said, "Brother, I don't want to call you like wrong, but you're misinformed, bro. I promise you, the only people that I'm increasing tax for are the top 5%. And he said, "Big man, I read your policy and you said the top 5% is 80,000 a year.
Yeah.
I make 80,000 a year, and I promise you I'm not in the top 5%. I'm not even in the top 50. And fam, the crowd were like, what?
Top 50, 80 bags.
80 bags?
He's got his math
Yeah.
wrong.
Fam, and then you hear people in the back like, you are in the top 5%, bro. And he's like, big man, I'm not. And the guy's like, yes, you are. And he's like, bro, every doctor in this country earns over 80 bags a year. And then like, no, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Every solicitor earns over. And then the MP was like, big man, before I was an MP, I was a solicitor and I was only 40. What are you on about? And he's like, all these people, they earn over 80 bags a year. I'm not even in the top 50%. Fam, the crowd were going crazy. Like, yes, you are. He had to stop talking to the MP and talk to the crowd.
Oh my god.
I was like, I'm not in the top 5%. He's like, you're caked. Shut up.
Shut up and
Shut
hold
up,
the
you
tax.
rich cunt.
Hold the
Shut
tax.
up, you prick. Hold your tax, you pussy.
my
You're
days.
caked.
He didn't want to let go of a penny. He didn't want to let
Fuhad?
go of a penny.
I was thinking, what job do you have for you to be this foolish? You're caked. You're fine. You're going to be all right. That being said, yeah, this gas and electric thing, fam, and I can't wait to see how it pans out. Because it
Riots on
can't
road.
run.
It can't. I'm intrigued for October, let alone January.
I can't handle it, bro.
Fucking hell. But anyway,
I can't handle it, bro.
let's move on to the IG question of the day.
Let's.
So the question I asked this week, guys, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you during the deed? As per usual, guys, juicy. I accidentally headbutted him and my nose bled all over his face.
Oh my God. And they just wrote it out.
Kept on going.
That's disgusting.
I accidentally told my sneaky link that I loved him. During the deed, there must have been a pipe and a half.
Wow,
Must
I
have been
love you.
Just in there, I love you.
Can you imagine if man just like pushed her off?
Why would you say that?
You ruin stuff. You love to ruin stuff.
Love to do. This is why you're my SL.
Yeah.
You're my SL for a reason.
This is why you'll never reach the level you're actively trying to reach, because you just ruin stuff
shit all the time. Humble yourself. Relax, bruv.
Fucking hell.
Had to clench my butt cheeks after anal and nearly damaged the sheets.
I don't know how, fam. I honestly, especially impromptu anal,
Yeah.
I don't know how they pattern it. I don't know how they pattern it, especially after the story that you said in that thread the other week about how long does it take to close.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah.
I don't know how they manage it. If they've prepped for it, then have at it. Yeah. But fam, when it's just like, I want to do anal.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay.
No girl can be like, because
she has no idea what's going to happen.
I'm not willingly about to do that to you. If you're like, if you're second guessing it, I'm not on it.
Yeah, it's dread.
Fuck it hell.
Oh God, what's this one? Go on.
I didn't know I was on my period.
I'm done.
He turned the lights on and there was blood everywhere. Blood on his face.
What?
His legs. And the sheets.
Nah. Fam, he would have been just shaking.
Mortified.
That happened to me before when I was younger. When I was like 17, 18, not my face, but when I was like 17, 18, bro, turn the light on.
Yeah.
The walls, the sheets, my hands,
The walls.
obviously my tool,
Yeah.
my legs, her stomach. And I was just like, oh my God. Fam, I thought I'd killed her. I was literally there just like, oh my God, I'm going to go. And I must have been white as a ghost. I felt like I was going into like anaphylactic shock.
I said the walls?
Fam, it was, I can still see the smear on the wall in my head till now. I can see the smear on the wall.
That's happened to me once. I know who it is. I'll never say her name, obviously. This was when we were back in uni. I went to see this chick, right? You know who the chick is as well. I went to see this chick. And obviously lights off, blah, blah, blah. We started to do the ting and lips in. And I was, obviously I'm a new, this was my, I want to say my first year of uni. So I was 18, probably 19. Probably. My sexual experience wasn't that.
Yeah, you didn't have bodies.
I didn't have bodies.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I'm stinksing her now. I'm thinking, you're wet, cuz. It's just not making sense.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm here for it.
Oh, rags.
I have no other explanation.
Yeah.
You're just wet.
Yeah.
So I'm stinksing her now. We're lips in. And then she was like, I think I said something along the lines of, you're fucking wet. Something.
Yeah.
Something. And for some reason, she's like, oh, let me just switch the light on for something. I don't know. Maybe
she knew. She secretly knew.
She was
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
I'm too wet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not normal.
Yeah.
Switched it on. These two, red. These two
God.
fingers.
Oh, God. That actually made my stomach turn when you said it. The way you
middle
described
and the
that.
neighbor.
Oh, God.
Red, bro. Sheets, red, bro.
Oh, dear.
Her pelvic area, red.
Oh,
bro.
God.
And
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Okay. It makes sense why you were soaking. You know? Bro, it's...
you were bleeding internally.
Bro, mad.
Oh, no, man. That's
It was nuts.
so grim, but
Anyway.
obviously highly embarrassing for the girl.
It's peak for both parties.
Yeah,
Obviously more
yeah.
for the girl, but it's peak for both parties.
Yeah.
After we were done, I told her she had a piece of tissue paper in between her butt cheeks. After we were done. Man said, I'm getting this nut regardless.
That's butters.
I'm getting
Fuhad.
this nut regardless.
I don't think you understand. That's butters, bro. Arse, hole, tissue, the little balled up things like that. Butters. There's no way I'm finishing.
He didn't care. He didn't give a fuck.
I respect man so much that can just switch that off.
Switch off and crack on.
I respect them so much because that would like absorb me. Like that would take all of my mental like focus. If I'm seeing squiggly little bits of shitty tissue,
We'd have to switch positions. I can't.
I'm not switching positions.
Why?
But there's something about it would make me feel sick. if I'm backshotting her,
Yeah.
because now the cheeks are spread. So I'm backshotting it,
Yeah.
and then I'm seeing these nasty little bits of tissue. If I then try to switch positions, I know as she rolls over, those cheeks are squeezing that tissue in again, and I'm like, I'm gonna be sick. Because as soon as I put it back in, I'm thinking, oh, I know what's there. I can't stop thinking about it.
Fair enough.
Oh God.
I fucking hate hay fever. I tried to hold back a sneeze because I was about to nut. I snotted all over her face.
Oh wow.
That's longer. Regardless, bro, you've got to pause and sneeze.
Yeah,
elsewhere.
babes, I need to sneeze.
Got to. Just started dating. Second time having sex, and I farted so loud whilst I was on top.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How loud is so loud?
So loud, apparently.
Oh, I bet it felt phenomenal coming out because I know he was holding it in.
It was a her, bro.
Oh, it was a girl.
Yeah.
Ah.
It was her. It was a
Oh, yuck. That's way worse.
I said I bet it felt phenomenal.
I definitely felt phenomenal for her. Oh no.
That's hilarious. In the shower, my hand slipped off the tile, bloody nose, and chipped my tooth but he still finished.
No, he didn't.
Man, them
Fam, what's wrong with man?
they switch it off, bro.
Nah, chipped my tooth against the shower tiles, and man just kept banging. That's
assault.
fam.
That's
I didn't want to
assault.
say it,
That's
but
assault.
that's an A-town down. Call someone. Honestly, call someone.
Assault. Came so hard that I shot my butt plug out and smashed the photo frame that was in front of us.
Wow.
Orgasm. That's an orgasm.
Wow.
I mean, that's embarrassing, but that's also like props to both of you.
Fam.
It's an orgasm.
You've got muscles down there.
Shot out.
Bang.
Butt
and just
plug.
smashed a thing. I would be like,
Fam,
I can't get the words out.
Fam,
I'd be like, raw.
was that us?
She's just nutting and then just pow, pow. I think you're superhuman.
Yeah.
I'd say you're
The man
superhuman.
wouldn't believe me.
Yeah.
They wouldn't believe
They'd say
me.
you're chatting shit, bro. Shut up. Why would you even...
You love to dramatize.
Yeah.
You love to... It probably just popped out and stayed on the bed.
Bro, it's not that deep. Like, we're past that. Yeah. You don't need to impress
You don't need
us.
to lie to us.
We're
anymore.
boys.
We're literally boys.
I don't need to hear about superhuman ass clenching orgasms, bro. That's your girl. Do your thing. Come to the fucking dinner table talking about all this. Shut up.
Next one. I queefed so hard, he screamed and jumped back.
Fam, the first queef I ever felt or heard,
I don't remember.
I couldn't believe it.
I can't remember my reaction.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was a position switch. I think it was a back shot to a mish.
Okay.
And then as she's laid on her back, she's opened her legs.
her
Well, I've
legs,
gone to put it back
yeah.
in. And I was like, what was that? She was mortified.
Oh, bless her.
She was mortified. And I was like, that's actually dread, but yuck.
Ew. That's jokes. Got caught by my son with his uncle.
Her man's brother.
Can you imagine what's going through that family's head?
Caught by my son with his uncle.
With his uncle.
Fam, you know what's actually dread? This is actually dread. This person is obviously a fan of the show, but they're probably going to hear this. You're actually a bad mum.
Oh, facts.
You're actually
bro.
a bad
That's
mum.
a
It's all
terrible
jokey
thing to
jokes,
do.
but you're banging your son's dad's brother, knowing your son's in the yard.
Terrible.
What is wrong with you?
That's terrible performance.
What is actually wrong with you?
Yeah, that's not okay.
How could you be so absent-minded that you just don't care that this is even a possibility that he might walk in?
Right, I've got a few more, but I'm like before. I'm gonna bang.
Oh,
through
back
them.
to back to
I'm gonna
back.
bang through them because I'm on a time limit right now.
All right, bet.
Bang
Let's
through
go.
them. I took my oversized t-shirt off, and his eyes visibly winded at my weight. I've lost 20 kg since.
No.
I've lost 20 kg since. Next one. He asked, whose pussy is this? I said mine.
Oh God.
He nutted in less than a minute. When I walked out the room, my sister thought I forgot something.
That's jokes.
Next one. Farted whilst she was giving me head. She punched me in the stomach immediately. Next one. I tried looking down at it whilst he was on top. He said, don't you worry. You can't see it anyway because of your belly.
Oh, no.
Next one. First stroke. Warmest pussy on this planet. 3 seconds later, I was dressing up. Next one. I started fake moaning so he'd hurry up. Sorry. I started fake moaning so he'd hurry the fuck up. But he said, what are you even doing? I'm not even inside you yet.
Nah.
Banging her on the back garden swing. Her dad was washing up in the kitchen and knocked on the window.
Nah. Nah! Can you imagine?
I couldn't. I actually couldn't. That reminds me of the chick with the wheelchair that got fucked on.
Yeah. Cheers, lad. Most of the guys leave her on there. Nah.
That's the most dread thing you've ever read out to me.
Oh, God.
I thought it was just a fart until I heard him gagging from behind. His thing was too small to do any position. I just let him try, only to wait for failure.
Wow.
The cat scratched his balls during doggy. He bled everywhere.
Oh!
This one, I laughed at a YouTube video playing in the background. Turn everything off because I get distracted.
That would be me.
Don't put comedy on when I'm trying to clap.
Imagine. What are you laughing at? Oh, they just said so. Pardon?
You're not even.
I'm giving you my everything.
Hilarious. I was giving him oral and smacked his balls the same way he smacked my clit.
Bruh. He hated that.
He told me to say his name. He told me to moan his name. His name was Eric. Had a man completely drool in my mouth whilst making out. I had spit dripping down my chin. Yuck.
That is yuck.
I bought premature ejaculation tablets off the internet, and yet I still came within 10 seconds.
Oh, no.
She shouted, come in me, bruv, as I was about to nut. So I pulled out because I'm not nutting in no fella. He asked for a finger up the bum. I was drunk and woke up the next day missing an acrylic.
No!
A guy once said, you're so damn tight. But I thought he was talking about my body, so I flexed my arm.
No!
He whispered, this is my swamp, as he nutted me. Last one. I faked an orgasm, and this man said, look, it's okay. There's no need to do that.
That's the most embarrassing thing I can possibly imagine. You finished with a bang, because that's not even funny. That's so embarrassing.
There's no need to do that.
There's no need to do that. It's all right.
It's okay.
I'm a big boy.
But yeah, that was the question of the day, guys. That was hilarious.
That was funny. All right, gang. Well, guys, thank you very, very much. We appreciate you as per. Make sure you come and see us on Thursday over on patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs for more good vibes, more good times. And yeah, as always, guys, love.
Gang.
Bless.